What's going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video talking about more Dragon Ball FighterZ. And if you were living under a rock today, then you obviously wouldn't know that there was an Ultra Instinct Goku live stream on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. It was everywhere. Now, this was provided to us by Bandai, hosted by Damascus and Tyrant, with showcasing from MK Rizza, and the combos within the stream were given to us by a Kent Jr. So shout out to those guys because they helped us with a lot of stuff. Now, this stream was a whole 3 hours long. I believe like an hour of it was a 1st to 7 between Shanks and Kane, which was a really good set. But you know, the 2 hours before that was just pretty much pure Ultra Instinct Goku gameplay. And this character is insane, to be honest. He looks insane, he seems insane, but I don't want to go over everything pretty much because we already know a lot about the character, especially from the China leaks that we got, where people can already do the Ginyu cheat and play with the character and have been playing with the character for over a week. But here, what I want to do today is just give you guys my 5 takeaways from this live stream. I'm not going to go too in depth because once again, we know a lot of this stuff already, but these are the things that are very important. So let's just hop right into the list, starting with number 1. Ui Goku has bad normal frame data, and not bad, it's not terrible, but it is similar to Vegeto's, I want to say. He has a 7 frame light startup, 2L and 5L, both 7 frames, which isn't the best. It's actually 1 frame slower than almost like 90% of the cast, which again, it's not bad, but in certain situations he won't be able to mash out like other characters can. His mediums aren't the best in the world. These are very great moves, like they move forward and do things really good. It's just the frame data on them are not the best, but within neutral they work because they're far hitting, they are long buttons, and he will be okay, I think, within that category. So I think Ui Goku is going to be alright because not only does he have bad frame data, I think his special moves really make up for it, and that's why I want to talk about my number 2 on the list. He is great at saying fuck neutral. Not only is he great at saying fuck neutral because he can get to where he needs to be, he's great at telling you fuck your neutral because you cannot super dash at this character. He has a 5S and 2S that clearly stops super dash in their tracks. His 5S is essentially a beam. It's an air palm, sort of like Gohan's, adult Gohan's, but it has a lot more hurt or hitbox than Gohan's, and it's actually the same as Jiren's as well. But once again, that hitbox is so large that it just stops super dash in its tracks, and it's so fast that it can actually beat out a beam startup, which is absolutely insane. And of course, you can get full combo from it, so it's nuts. His 2S, once again, stops super dash. I think he has a 6S, which also stops super dash and hits on both sides. The 6S can't be stopped by beams, but it can stop Ki Blast. So if you decide you want to try to Ki Blast this man, he is gonna say he doesn't care because he has this air palm. Not only does he have that, he can literally walk forward and dodge Ki Blast. Like literally just hitting forward on your controller, he can dodge Ki Blast. Again, saying fuck neutral if he's playing against somebody like Frieza who wants to just Ki Blast the whole time. He can't walk forward and dodge a beam or anything, or like dodge the beams or anything. I mean, he does have a button for that, but I'm talking about specifically just Ki Blast. If he's walking forward, do not Ki Blast this man. And what's even crazier is they have him walking forward and dodging Ki Blast, and then if your opponent decides, you know what, he's dodging all my Ki Blast, let me just throw out this beam behind it. You're already holding 6, so forward and then heavy 6H. He does his full-on counter and he will just mop the floor with you. So this character is good at just saying, I don't feel like dealing with your neutral, and I'm gonna force you to deal with mine, because he has a move where he can literally just, the move where he just dashes forward, right? He just dashes forward. As you can see, there's a lot to talk about within this second takeaway, because of what all he has. But he has that move where he dashes forward. So many of us thought it might have been a command grab, or a side switching move where you have to block on the other side, but no, you just block it forward. And not only does it just go basically full screen, it's invulnerable to beams, and on top of that, on block it is -2. I think the EX version only, but OneEyedBandit here, and as you guys can see, it totally is -2 on all versions of this. So yeah, this is crazy. Regardless, that's only half a bar. Not only that, he has a full-on counter where he can again stop super dash and get full combo. And yeah, just doing anything that involves neutral against this character is going to be very, very hard, because he can pretty much punish you without even trying. Number 3, his DP is kind of safe. It's a DP, so just throwing it out willy-nilly is not going to help you at all, but it's a mind game essentially if you use this move. So if he does down S, he gets his DP, which is really a dope way to implement his DP, because it's going to be fast. You can do down so quickly and it'll come out really quick. Now if they block it, you can actually go straight into your level 1 counter super. OneEyedBandit again, and I just realized the DP and the level 1 look exactly the same, so your opponent literally has to guess what you're doing. Like, the ending of the DP and the startup of the level 1 look very, very similar. Like, it just flows right into each other. So many people don't know probably that he does have a level 1 counter super. So if you go straight into your level 1 counter super and your opponent decides they want to mash because you just DP'd something that's very unsafe to do, they will try to hit you and get hit by the counter, and boom, that's just free damage. So your opponent literally has to wait and see what you're going to do after you do a DP. Because you can literally just reset neutral by doing his DP, because they could either, one, be scared of the counter, they might be able to dragon rush you out of your counter or whatever, or even super you out of your counter. So you still have to be careful, but there's definitely ways that you could just reset neutral while using his DP. Again, it's kind of safe, not really, but it feels that way because you can play a mind game on your opponent that way. Number 4, he has a new tech option. Obviously, we all know that you can up tech, down tech, back tech, forward tech. There's so many different ways to tech in this game, and Ui Goku got a new tech option. I think this is really cool that they just gave him something brand new to the game, right? Just like how Videl, she got the dodge mechanic. Even though it's bad, like she doesn't have a legit reflect, it still was something new and real to the game, right? Whereas this is a new tech option. If you are holding down the Dragon Rush button and your opponent drops a combo, Ui Goku will automatically go and attack your opponent. I believe on hit you can, I think you might be able to get full combo, I'm not quite sure. And if they block it, you're very negative and you can't use assist. So be very careful when you attempt to use this move. I don't know if you might be able to do your level 1 counter, again, that just being the, just save me button. I don't know if you'll be able to do that right after this, but it is similar in a DP to where if your opponent is looking out and they block it, you can easily get punished. So just be careful. This move is going to be used a lot online, I feel like, and people who are smart enough to not get hit by it won't, and the people who just don't learn the game yet, they will. So just be careful out there. And then lastly, we have number 5. The flips will be annoying as hell, but it's okay because these flips can actually get 2H'd out of on startup, essentially. If you notice your opponent's about to do a flip without assist, just 2H them. Just think of it as a super dash and 2H them, please, because obviously this character has so much that can come out of the flips. The longer he holds the button down, the more flips he can do. I think it's a maximum of 2, but just be careful because even the EX version can dodge projectiles. I think like legitimate Ki Blast he can dodge if he's doing the EX version while flipping. And then of course out of the flips he can do things like command grab. He has a whole plus button move out of that. and he can also I think what was it? There's one more thing he can do. He can just kind of rush at you, just to kind of fake you out, if you just continue to hold the button and don't do anything. But he has a lot, right? He has a lot, and these flips will be very annoying, especially if they are backed by assist. So this character is somebody that you want to lab on defense, not just offensively. Like, you want to know how to play against this character and not just with this character. So Ui Goku is going to be really crazy to play online, and I can't wait to see if pro players pick him up and do well with him as well. But that is it for my top 5 list of things that I took away from this stream. And let me know if I missed anything or something that you thought was really cool from the stream that this character can do, because I think I want to say I got it all the stuff that was truly important, at least. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember that God and anime are always on your side. Please come join the Bandit Army. That's all I got for you. Peace out.